Alright friends, and welcome to It Sleeps Below the Haar. Now this is a horror game, and we'll just get out of the way that, as you can see on this loading screen, this game contains multiple instances of flashing images, so if that's something that isn't good for you, please choose a different game, but we're gonna go and look at this one today. It's apparently a short exploration horror game with cosmic elements by a one-person studio called Arboreta Games. I heard of this a little while ago and heard that it was set in the Scottish Highlands, and as you know, I'm a Scottish gamer, it's in the name, and I'm a little bit contractually obligated to check out these things because I'm always interested in seeing Scotland and Scottish people represented in video games. Beyond the middle-aged sidekick in an adventure game who gets killed off first, so I'm really happy to see this. So, and this is also going to be the first time I'm trying keyboard on a recording because my controller doesn't appear to work on this one at the moment. So we are going to go ahead and we are going to launch in and see what this game is all about. Ooh, static. Yep, warning, this game contains flashing images. Ooh. It sleeps below the Haar. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, let's start.
Alright. For the record, our interview's voice has been distorted to conceal her identity. Why don't you start by telling us what brought you to Kellas Bay?
I was on a research scholarship. I was a geology postgrad student. I came here to study the abnormal geological activity that was being reported.
What abnormalities?
Essentially some geology that has biological features and behaviours and appeared to be affecting the ecosystem around it.
And is that when the dream started?
They started the first night, but they got worse the longer I stayed, and they were always worse after dives.
Did the entity you encountered cause the dreams?
I believe so, yeah. I believe that's how it attempts to communicate.
Oh god.
So we've learned recently that it's not alien, it's not an animal, or at least something similar to an animal that's evolved on Earth. What do you think it wants?
I think it wants what any animal wants: safety, comfort, companionship. It wants to communicate with us. And if it wants to communicate with someone, fear is a good way to get their attention.
Can you tell me what it looked like?
No, I don't remember.
What it sounded like?
No.
Oh god. Okay.
What did it feel like?
Has anything ever happened to you that's made you realize, really understand what it means to be human? That's what it felt like. Encountering
Deep.
something so fundamentally different to us on every conceivable level.
Generally that's Octopus that does that for me. Oh, lovely, okay. See, I was about to say it doesn't sound so bad. New objective added to journal. Speak with Archie at... something. I didn't see what, though. Okay, so we've got some northern lights. There's a... Oh god, what? Maybe it was lighthouse? But why is there a lighthouse all the way up there? Okay. So, yeah, we have the normal controls. E and Q don't do anything. Okay, so E is an interact button, okay. And this is a crab or lobster fisherman's shack, and we've got all of the creels in here. To Kellas Bay, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna take a wee walk along the pier as well, because this is very... I love the texture in this, actually. I wonder if these are... Did these come from photos of cobblestones, or did they craft all these themselves? They're lovely. Oh, there's someone along here. Hello. Hi. You're a geologist? I didn't see your gear. Ah, this is Gordon Blackhall. Okay. Ging to your weather hoose until Archie get a gear, and then come back. Okay, cool. Okay. Sure, I'll go... Now, is this a... Why was that flashing? Why was there a light reflection there? Okay. So it's standard WASD for the movement controls, and we have E for interact. That seems fine. So we've got to go to the White House. The White House. Oh, we can't go near the water. That's totally fine also. This is a very steep beach. And now that's not meant as a criticism at all. Can I go in here? Oh, it's locked. Okay. That's not meant as a criticism at all. It's more thinking about it in a... Oh, it's a mushroom. Okay. Let's take it. Honeycomb-like mushroom. Okay, so we have a mushroom now. We have an inventory. Can I check the inventory? Oh, B... I was doing B for bag, but B does binoculars. Okay. Oh, I can take pictures! C for camera! Actually, let's have a look at the controls, since I've found escape. Okay. Move is WSD, E is select, map is tab, there's a T for a torch, B for binoculars, V for a witch stone. Okay. Okay, and the controller, it's got X and A and B. It means it's probably only mapped for an Xbox controller, but I don't have one of those. I'm considering picking one up, though. Considering picking one up so that I've, for any games that don't work with my PS4 controller. But we'll resume for now. There is not an inventory necessarily. So I might just, in that case, I might just have a little note on the side here. Let's have a little note in my Discord, private Discord. Honeycomb mushroom. There we go. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so we are going to... I'm going to keep looking around the beach, but what I was saying before I got so wonderfully distracted again was a steep beach. Like I say, this isn't a graphics criticism. The steep beach, new location discovered, the lighthouse. That's a fucking oil rig as well. I'm going to take a picture of that. Yes, okay. A steep beach is generally a sign of a very hard tide, a very strong current. That's another oil rig. I love the slightly grainy graphics quality as well. And we've got the foghorn. I'm just... I mean, if there's a path, I can explore it, so... I'm gonna keep exploring. This looks like it's gonna be a dead end, but... I'm gonna check it anyway. Stop. Okay, we've got some... These seem familiar for some reason. Stop! No entry. Scottish Military Experimental Research Unit. Alright. Okay. These are some big trees. Okay. Can I get up into these things? Maybe I should just be going to find the White House. I might go back and find the White House after I've checked to see if I can go in these. Because I should... Oh, I can enter. No. That's... I didn't mean to take that photo. I was using the wrong button. Okay. Okay, this is empty. And there's no jumps, so I can't throw myself off the building. Which is fine. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll make my way back to the sound mirror. Hello? What the fuck is that? I assume it's mirroring back the hello? The fuck was that? I don't know that I like that. Well, we're gonna head back the way we came. We're gonna go to the White House and get my gear because there is I see you. I'm not entering the cave system without my gear. But I've seen that. That's the logo. That's the thing in the logo. That's the thing in the logo. So I'm not going into that unprepared. Hello? Oh, press tab on PC or OB on controller to open your journal where you can find map, objectives, inventory, and radio. The game can be saved by sleeping in your house game. Sleeping also advances the game by 8 hours. Assistive directional captions can be turned on. In other words, I've been fucking around for long enough that the game is like, oh, you, hurry up. Which, honestly, fair. Okay. Is this the White House? This is not the White House. This is the Weather House. Let's look at the inventory then. Okay. North Sea. The Weather House, the caves, the pier, the... Oh, you can add things. Okay. The Coal Sea Island, the North Sea. Oh, it's a northeastern. It's a North Sea game. Okay. Does it show my inventory here? Oh yes, speak with Archie at the Weather House. Yes, okay. Oh, there's a Doric English dictionary. Oh my goodness. This is good. Okay, Kirk, Loon, Quine, Ken, Fit, Far, About, Gay, Muckle, Tack, Call, King, Deed, Gan, Bide, Creel, I, Hey, Spick. The camera, press C on the camera, you can view pictures via the photo book in your inventory. There's binoculars. See, there's a photo book. And my honeycomb-like mushroom. Okay, excellent. Dear Redacted, congratulations on your successful application for a National Scientific Doctoral Exchange Grant from Redacted to Kellas Bay, Scotland. Have read your application with great interest, and I am sure that the rock samples and other data that you gather will be an interesting contribution to geology. As you will know, alongside your primary work, this grant requires you to undertake research activities for your university outside of your field of expertise. I believe these additional tasks will be sent to you via post soon. I have made arrangements with Archibald Cadzo, the owner of a local cafe diner called the Weather House, so see him as soon as you arrive. Finally, enclosed with this letter is a journal where the above information can be accessed at any time and which you must keep updated with any tasks you carried out. You can access your journal at any time by pressing tab. Best regards and good luck, Professor Diane Rathbone, Director of the National Scientific Doctoral Exchange Program. Excellent, okay. So we will escape that for now. Okay, escape? Okay, and... Hello? Okay, how do I put this down again? Press tab again? There we go, yes, okay. So we'll go into the weather house and we'll go speak to Archie. Hello? You're just a patron. You must be Archie. Fit-like, welcome, you must be the geologist. Your university called me a while back and said you were coming. Yes. You're lucky you made it the last ferry afore the Haar comes in. What's the deal with the Haar? Haar is what we call the sea fog. It blankets the land here all through the season. Makes getting boats in or out incredibly dangerous. Folks around here are a superstitious kind, but he believe that the Haar is some kind of bridge between this world and another. I didn't really believe in it myself, but still, it needs to be respected. You can very easily get lost on the water if you're nae careful. My boss said you'd have a diving equipment and somewhere for me to stay? Aye, I do indeed. Here it is, and there's a house down in the village for you. When you go outside, take the path on the right, that'll take you to the village. Yours is right at the end of the path. It has a big red post box outside. Kinda miss it. I've lit a fire for you, so it shouldn't be too cold. Sleep in your house to save the game and move time forward by 8 hours. What is this diving gear? It looks like it's 100 years old. It's all we got. Folk don't go diving around here very often. You'll need to speak to Gordon. He's a fisherman and the only one around here who will take you on the water. You'll find him down at the pier. Since you're no fit here, you might struggle to understand what folk are saying. Most of us speak Doric, our version of the Scots language. Most of us tone it down a bit when there's folk fae elsewhere like yourself. But as you see, sometimes I forget you might not understand everything. That's tone switching, and I do it myself. I don't have a very strong accent, and I don't speak Doric, but yeah, I do a little bit of tone switching as well. I can see you've got a dictionary. That should help with any words you don't know. Don't worry, you'll get by, I'm sure. Anything else I can do for you? No thanks. Oh, what can you tell me about Kellas Bay? What can I tell you about? Why are all the trees surrounding Kellas Bay dead? There's a fungus that's killing all them, so the foresters have had to cull a huge number of trees. The funny thing is, the trees in the Blue Hills woods north of here are all totally healthy, and a few here and there close to where folk live. I don't know that much about it. If you want to learn about it, I'd say you should talk to Dr. Strachan. Dr. Strachan lives up by the radio tower. You could also see if there's any loggers kicking around Petalton sawmill, but I think they've all left. Thanks very much. I've been here a long time. Hopefully I can help you with anything you want to know. What is there around here? Let's see. There's a Scottish military experimental research unit base over the other side of the trees west of here, but it's very secure. No one know much about it. The island you can see from shore with a castle on it is Colsey Island. It's only accessible at low tide. Underneath Kellas Bay there's the Blairneth Cave system. It was used to store fuel and ordnance during the war. Sounds legit, yep. Up north behind here is the Blue Hills Woods. If you go sniffing around there, be careful of the storms. When one's coming, you'll hear a siren. If you hear it, you either need to leave as soon as you can or shelter in one of the bunkers until it passes. What kind of storms? What causes them? Do I look like a meteorologist to you? I don't know. No one knows what causes them. And who else lives here? There's not many of us up here. Not anymore, anyway. It used to be quite a busy fishing village, but people slowly started dropping off, either lost to the Haar, oh god, or moved elsewhere. There's Gordon, the fisherman, who you can find down at the pier. Dr. Strachan lives up by the radio tower. She's a scientist at Bonaccord University. There's Reverend Menzies. There's Reverend Menzies. He's in the church in the village, and there's a couple of others who keep to themselves. Byers is an old hermit that lives in a caravan by the village, not exactly playing on the same field as the rest of us, if you get me. And there's Cor, a mad old hermit that lives in the cave system. Hello? Don't know much about them, but I've heard rumour they're in a cult or something. Last of all, Parkin over there. He keeps to himself. Hasn't said a word in years. Anyway, that's it. Thanks. I've been here a long time. Okay, so see you later. I'll be seeing you. Come back if you have any questions. Okay, thanks, Archie. We've learned a lot here. Nothing else we can pick up. Hello? Oh, read. Archie, here's an inventory of your order. 20 kilos of coffee, 20 kilos of tea, 10 litres of oil, 10 loaves of frozen bread, 10 kilos of frozen bacon, 10 kilos of Lorne sausage, frozen. Yeah, Lorne sausage is the best. Butteries, 200. Those are rolls. Whiskey, 5 times 700 mils. I hope this is enough to last you, because that's the last shipment you're getting. I know I usually go one more month into the Haar, but I can't this time. It's too much. See you on the other side, Malk. Ooh, damn, okay. So we're kind of cut off. Okay, so we need to take the path on the right, which is going to take us to the village. Yeah, there's some trees that are still alive. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so let's head into the village. And we'll follow some of the signs as well. Okay. So the pier's that way, the radio tower's that way, and the village is this way. Okay. Let's go look in... Here we go, there's the post box. No post to collect. Enter my house. Okay, so we've got a book, that's my journal. We've got a wee sink. Got a wee fire. Wee tartan rug. Wee TV. What's on the TV? Oh, let's just sit and watch film. Okay, yeah, that's enough of that. And no samples to deposit as of yet. I don't know what the mushroom count says then. Okay. We're not going to advance the game forward yet. I want to go see if I can speak to Dr. Strachan, who was in the radio tower, which is further up the way. What's this? Oh, this is another mushroom. Kind of a bolete. Let's take it. Cluster of guild mushrooms, yes. Oh, it's very dark. Okay. Is that the radio tower? Oh, it's the caravan. This is where... New location discovered. Trailer. What is this? This better be important. Sorry, I wanted to ask if you knew of any unusual happenings in the area. Ah, fellow conspiracy realist. Oh my god. There are all sorts of unusual phenomena around here. Lights in the sky, unidentified objects crashing to Earth, secret military testing, anything you can think of. Is that what all the antenna and dishes are on your roof? To track aliens? Don't sound so skeptical. You'll soon see what I've seen. Everyone who comes here does. I could actually use some help. I run a little newsletter getting the word out on what's going on here. Most people just throw it away, but I have a few dedicated readers. I need some pictures, and I don't go outside anymore. So could you get them for me? Why don't you go outside? Let's just say I have made some enemies in the military establishment, so I'd rather not leave myself vulnerable. I'm sure you understand. Okay, I guess I'll help. I'm interested to see what's going on too. Sure. Do you know where the mausoleum is? It's on the edge of the Blue Hill Woods, on the southern edge. I've heard some reports over the radio about some kind of capsule crash landing near there. I want you to take a picture of it and bring it back to me. Simple. Yeah, sure. Excellent. Bring the picture back to me when you get it. My name's Byers, by the way. Okay, see you. Sure. What do you want to know? What about all the unidentified stuff you say you've been seeing? You've not been here long, have you? There's all kinds of strange lights at night. Most of them are probably military testing from the SMERU site nearby, but I can't explain everything. I'm sure you've seen a lot lots of other phenomena, or at least you will. The storms, the animals, the plants, everything here is not normal. There's plenty of man-made anomalies as well, like a wartime cargo plane at the foot of the mountain. Unidentified after all these years, no one knows what it was carrying or what happened to it. It appears to be an SMERU plane, but that's about as much as we can tell. It's unusual. There are normally extensive record of these aircraft. It seems to have been blown in half mid-air. No one has found the other half yet. What do you want to know? What do you know about the strange objects in the sea near here? Well, there's a sunken submarine down there somewhere. We know it's there, but no one has found its exact location. Apparently it was testing life support technology for the Selkie capsule, Scotland's manned spaceflight program, but I don't buy that at all. What do you think it was doing? Testing weapons! What else could blow a hole that size in a submarine? It wasn't deep enough to implode. There's also an incredibly old whaling vessel down there somewhere, the Grey Hope. But who knows what's down there? There aren't many people unhinged enough to dive down into those frigid waters. What do you want to know? Okay, how did you end up here? I came here from Glasgow after the war. I'm sure you can imagine it changes a person. I'd heard stories from pilots about in the war about what they had seen in the sky here, so I sold what I had and I moved. I started up the newsletter soon after, and that's when the SMERU folk came sniffing around. So I keep to myself now. Suits me fine. People around these parts generally keep to themselves anyway, so I fit right in. Okay, see you later. Keep your eye towards the sky, my friend. Thanks, buyers. Okay, so that's not the radio. The fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Okay, we're going over there. We're gonna take a look over there very quickly. Just because I want to put it on my map. The Nether Kellas Stone Circle. Okay. There's all these little weird lights on the edge of my vision and shit. Oh my god. Okay. Let's take a quick look at the map again. Okay. Stone Circle, Weather House. The radio tower is right up the road. Okay, so we need to go back to the road. Reorientate myself. There's Buyer's Caravan. Okay, so we're gonna get back to the road and then we're gonna turn left. But once we get back to the road... Oh, I don't like that. Once we get back to the road, we're gonna stop here, I think, because we are going back to half hours. I know the last couple of things I've done, I've been doing hour-long videos, but it cuts into my queue much too fast, and I work a very draining 40-hour-a-week job, so I need my queue to stay a little bit longer than it is at the moment. So we're going to finish here, but we will come back and we will what's that shadow? This game is so creepy. We're going to finish here, but we're going to come back and we're going to continue on to the radio tower in the next video. Cheery bye!